The mortal is sinking in mire of worldly love, and the Guru pulls out the sinking man. When man, repeating, save me, comes for shelter, the Guru extends his hand and takes him out. The whole world is like a game in a dream. The Lord himself causes the game and play to be played. By the Guru's guidance, man departs with profit of the name, and at the Lord's portal is robed with honor. Man acts in ego he makes others act, and amasses the cinders of sins. When death comes, he suffers pain. He shall eat what he had sown. O saints, garner the wealth of the Lord's name. If you depart by taking this viaticum, you shall obtain honor. Eat, expend, and give it abundantly, and God will so give you that there shall be no deficiency. The wealth of the Lord's name is in the heart. By seeking the Guru's shelter, you shall obtain this wealth. Nanak says, showing his grace and compassion, the Lord has blessed me with this wealth, and removing my suffering and poverty, has absorbed me in himself. Karna, fourth Guru. Myself take shelter of the true Guru and meditate on Lord. The iron is turned into gold by touching the philosopher's stone, and acquires all the properties of philosopher's stones. The true Guru, the exalted being, is a philosopher's stone. Whoever touches him, he obtains the fruit. Just as Prahlad was saved by the Guru's teaching, similarly the Guru guards the honor of all his servants. The true Guru's word is noble. By the Guru's word, the name nectar is obtained. Whoever reflects on supreme true Guru word, he is blessed with the immortal status like Ambrik, the king. The true Guru's shelter is pleasing to my mind. Deeming the name nectar immaculate, I meditate on it. The true Guru has become gracious to humble one, and has shown me the way and path of God. They who enter the shelter of the true Guru are exalted, and Lord shall come to save them. If someone aims an arrow on the Lord's slave, then on him it will turn back and strike. Whoever to the Lord, the holy pool, renders service, to him at the divine portal shall get him exaltation. Whoever by the Guru's teaching meditates on the Lord, him the Lord hugs to his bosom, and in this state provides union to others. The Supreme Guru is the celestial strain for him, the Supreme Guru, the Vedas, and by pleasing the Guru, he meditates on the Lord's name. By contemplating the beauteous Lord God, man becomes the image of God. The Lord makes the world to worship such a slave of his. The egocentric does not come into the fold of true Guru. Such a non-believer God makes wander in species. The wave of avarice is the company of a dog. To the carcasses of poisonous mammon it shall get attached. The Lord's name is the emancipator of the whole world. By attaching to the holy company, the name shall be meditated. Nanak says, save me, O Lord, save me. Those kept in the holy congregation shall be absorbed in thee. Kanara Chand, fifth Guru. The creator of all is one, the only one. He is realized by true Guru's grace. They alone are saved who meditate on the Lord. All efforts to amass wealth are of no avail. They who contemplate the Lord are blessed with all fruits. Those blessed are very fortunate. They remain awake in the holy company, get attached to the name, and embrace affection for the one Lord. I have shed pride, attachment, and sin, getting attached to the holy, and falling at their feet, I am ferried across. Nanak prays, I seek shelter of the Lord, and by great good fortune I have obtained his sight. By meeting the holy, ever contemplate the Lord. With relish and love, sing the Lord's merits. They live by singing God's merits, and drink the Lord's nectar, by which their comings and goings are ended. By attaining holy company, meditate on the God, whereby one is not afflicted with pain again. Those on whom the omnipotent and beneficent Creator Lord shows mercy, he performs the saint's service. Nanak supplicates, O Lord, I long for the dust of the feet of the holy, so that I may spontaneously get absorbed in thine sight. All you creatures lovingly meditate on Lord. In the Lord's meditation is contained the merits of worship, austerities, self-control, and perfect service. By ever contemplating the Lord, the knower of inner self, the entire life becomes fruitful. Whosoever sings the world Lord's praises and ever contemplates him, his coming into the world is approved. The meditation of the Immaculate Lord's name is my worship, austere conduct, and self-control. The wealth of the Lord's name alone shall go with me. Nanak supplicates, O Lord, be graceful and grant me the jewel of thy name, that I may tie it with my lappet. The Lord of supreme bliss has met me, and through his grace I am blessed with paeans of truly wondrous plays and joys. God Lord, the harbinger of peace, has met me, and my mind's desires are fulfilled. People congratulate me, I am absorbed in Lord, and I shall not again cry in pain. The Lord has hugged me to his bosom and has blessed me with joy, and I am rid of all the evil sins. Nanak supplicates, I have met the Lord God, the embodiment of supreme bliss. War of Karna, fourth Guru, to be sung to the tune of Musa's war. The Creator of all is one, the only one. He is realized by true Guru's grace. Salok, fourth Guru, by the Guru's teaching, keep the treasure of the Lord's name in your heart. By becoming slave of the slaves of the Lord, I have rid myself of poison of ego. Like this, I shall win the wealth of this life and shall not lose it ever. Nanak says, blessed, blessed and very fortunate are they who by Guru's guidance have obtained joy in God. Fourth Guru, God the Lord Master of the world, is the treasure of merits. If we meditate on the Lord God by the Guru's teaching, then we attain honor at the divine portal. By contemplating God, the Lord Master, man's face is rendered bright and he becomes an important person. Nanak says, the Guru is the image of the Lord, by whose union is attained the name divine. Pauri, O Lord, thou thyself art the adept and the striver. Thou thyself art the yogi of the yogis. Thou thyself art the taster of the tastes, and thou thyself the enjoyer of enjoyments. Thou thyself art solely operative, and all by thy will happens. Blessed, blessed is the holy company and true Guru, by joining whom one meets God and utters, recites his name. With their mouth let all the men utter God, God repeatedly, whereby are the sins cast off. Slok fourth Guru, God, God, God's name, rare is the one who by the Guru's guidance attains it. By this, his ego and attachment are destroyed and foul thinking is washed out. Nanak says, whosoever is so predestined, he utters the Lord's praises night and day. Fourth Guru, the gracious Lord is himself all in all. Whatever God himself does, that alone happens. Himself the Lord operates, and as great as God is, there is no other.